Far away in a land called Argus, there lived a king whose name was Acrisius. He was a noble and powerful king, but he did not have a male heir to his throne. He only had a daughter whose name was Danae. Acrisius sought out the counsel of the Oracle of Delphi. The Oracle of Delphi was a priestess devoted to the service of the sun god Apollo. The priestess was called Pytha, and she lived in a faraway land called Delphi. People came from all over Greece and beyond to have their questions about the future answered by Pytha. It was believed that the oracle was a seer that serves as a bridge between this world and the next, that she could see unknown truths and tap into the minds of the gods themselves. Acrisius asked the oracle if he would someday have a male heir to his throne, but instead of offering him words of comfort, the oracle told him that his life would come to an end by the hands of his grandson. "Are you telling me that I would be killed by my daughter's son?" King Acrisius exclaimed. But the oracle went silent as she awoken from the trance. Filled with anguish, the king returned home with the conviction that he would prevent the prophecy from being fulfilled. He ordered that his daughter be locked up in a tower made of bronze in order to prevent her from knowing any man. He said to himself, "At least this way I will ensure that I have no grandchildren, hence the prophecy would come to naught." In her solitude, the god Zeus, king of Olympus, noticed how beautiful she was, and so decided to pay her a visit. Zeus transformed himself into the form of a shower of gold and entered her cell. He made love to her and she became pregnant with child. When the child was born, she named him Perseus. Acrisius was unwilling to believe Danae's far-fetched story of the golden rain, suspicious and still mindful of the oracle's words, but fearful not to provoke the wrath of the gods by killing the offspring of Zeus. Acrisius decided instead to seal up his daughter Danae and her child, whose name was Perseus, in a wooden chest and casted them into the sea. He said, "Let the fates decide if they live or die, for their blood is not on my hands." Afloat in the darkness, trapped in a wooden chest, floating in an endless sea, raging with tides and storms, waters which are known to be the home to all sorts of monstrous creatures. Danae prayed to the gods for help. Zeus heard her prayers. He spoke to his brother Poseidon, the king and ruler of the seas, to aid the mother and child to safety. Poseidon made sure that the seas were calm and ensured that the chest washed up safely to the shores of the Aegean seas. On an island called Seriphos, there a fisherman by the name Dictys found the chest and rescued the mother and child. Thanks for watching.